best teams in the game square off. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the New York Yankees.
Anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go, eating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And there's a ball. Heel was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. The 1-1 is fouled off.
No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Whips it to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. Let's take a check of the Tigers. Left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Riley Green in the box now. No balls and a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Everything came together for him. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and ripped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. And that's fouled off.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Green on at second with 2 down. Upstairs, 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. Our starting pitcher in this one, Reese Olson.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
To the right side, collected by Torres. Throws to first, That takes care of Grisham.
Batting second, the designated
And
hitter,
time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Ben Rice.
Well, he's been a very consistent performer this year. And, man, when you look up and you're in the top 5 in batting average in the American League, tell you what, that raises your level of confidence to keep it going and try to finish in that picture or maybe at the very top. He's been spraying the balls all over the yard. We're going to keep our eyes on him in this one.
Aaron Judge in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
There's a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Perez gets under it. 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, Cody.
2 down,
Bellinger.
base is empty. And up next for New York, Cody Bellinger. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And that is downstairs. Ball 1.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
That one's in there. That's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bellinger hammered down the right side, but foul.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Outside. 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Green makes the play, and it's out number 3. We played an inning, no score. Back in New York, and now Wenzel Perez.
Wenzel Perez.
Heel back to work. Heel measures 6 feet 2 inches, 26 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Ground ball to the right side, and foul ball. Heel with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Andy Ibanez will hit next. And a foul ball.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Next offering misses, and 1-1. The shortstop takes a ball. 1 out, base is empty. And that one hit to first. He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Zach McKinstry.
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Fastball for a strike.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Check swing, called strike.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. So they make short work of him there. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Stanton with a homer in his last game. Swings and misses. Strike one. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one back there just missed it.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stands in now and watches strike one. Close but called a ball. And now it's even 1-1. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Boog, Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
And that's outside. And a count 2-1.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
One down, base is empty. Towards first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Ben.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. Rice with some nice production in his last game. 4 runs batted in. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Fought off foul. Past him, that's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Swinging a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. And it's even up. On the ground. Sneaks through, base hit. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. That's a little bit low.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And a swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout. Now it's the DH, Terry Carpenter. Grounded out his first time. In the dirt. Top of the third, no score. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's back. Gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. Homer number 25 of the year. It's 2-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Green takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Hit on the ground to short, and that squirts through, and that extends the inning.
Wasting no time. He's
now
2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And he dives in ahead of the tag. Heel picks over, and he's back in safely. The 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back there. That's long gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 4-0.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And next up for the Tigers, Wenzel Perez. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
That one to first. A dive. He's got it. Throw to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up in the dugout.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. Warning track. Wall. And you can touch them all, baseball man. He flexes his power with that swing. His 36th home run of the season. It's 4-1.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
That's to third. Throws to first in time. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Ryan McMahon batting with one down, takes a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. On the ground, right side. Torres slings to him. Ball one there. And the 1-0. And that's in there at the knees. 2 out, space is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Ripped on a line to center. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And that's a 2-out double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Judge with another scorching run of play lately. Runner at second, 2 down. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bellinger recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Gets him to chase after that one. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Ibanez.
That misses, and it's 1-0. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
And he takes a strike.
So I went to the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Hard hit left side.
Suits.
McKinstry.
And up next for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. Ripped on a line. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time. This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Popped foul out of play off to the right.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The next offering misses. Ball 3. Line drive. And no one can get there. Around first, digging for 2. The throw in. But he's in there easily.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's even better when it gets you extra bases. Love looking in at your dugout and seeing the guys fired up.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jake Rogers now at the plate, and that's in for a strike. Baez at second with 2 down. And that is out of play.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7. 1 left for Detroit, but they lead it 4-1. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. And now the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stanton.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He circles the bases, his 16th homer of the year, and they close the gap. It's 4-2. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, we're back in this ballgame.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. On the ground, right side. Torkelson takes it to the bag, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That one down the line, and it kicks off the base. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
And next for New York, Austin Wells. He's already homered here in this one. This ball's chopped on the ground. Torkelson. Wide throw, and it gets away. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Grounded out his first time up. And fouled off.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
2 on, 1 out. And that skips in the dirt.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a count 1-2. On the ground, a second, might be two. Tags the runner for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 4-2. Back after this on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
Heel back to work. That's inside.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders' inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. The pitch. There's a strike. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Up the middle. Over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Kerry Carpenter digs in now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Carpenter, 27 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Hit in the air, left field. Bellinger has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 31.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Riley Green. And first offering is fouled off. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Next offering misses down and away. That one missed. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Here comes Torque to the plate. He's already homered in this game. He swings and fouls one off. Green, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is down low.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
2 outs. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Tigers leave 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Ryan McMahon.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
That one missing inside.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. Gets to it, on to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Grisham in the box again, takes a strike.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
That one fouled off. Next pitch way upstairs.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The Tigers leading by 2, last half of inning number 5. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still waiting on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And Judge spoils that one.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Outside low, going to count 1-2. Judge rips that one. Baez under this one. Nabs it. That is the inning. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Andy Ibanez.
And next to hit for Detroit, Andy Ibanez. 0 for 2 in this one. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Bases empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
That one misses. 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, third baseman.
Man at first with one gone. And next up for the Tigers, Zach McKinstry. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1.
That one called just inside, I think. And on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though. But he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
And that's down and away.
Runner.
Here goes the runner. Next offering popped in the air, right field. 2 away. And now it's Baez. 1 for 2. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Luis Gil won't go any further tonight, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm.
Now pitching
out of the bullpen
Yankees,
for the Yankees, Mark Leiter Jr.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
First pitch misses. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Misses the sweeper. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a chopper out to short. On to Chaz. Third out, and that ends the frame. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. Tigers 4 and the Yankees 2. Bottom of the 6th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger.
Cody.
This is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone! And to the deepest part of the park. His 42nd home run of the season. It's 4-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He handled a pretty good changeup down in the zone right there. To me, that says he was looking down, and that's why he was able to stay on it so well, not get out in front, and hit that ball a long way.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Reese Olson gives way, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Brant Herter.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. And there's a ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. There's a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tyler Holton getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Lang, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now a chance for Jazz Chisholm Jr. Bunting, and it's in the air. Makes the grab, and there's one down. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice. And that one fouled off. There's a base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And now Austin Wells on the ground right side. Fair ball. Here comes Stanton. He'll score. It's an RBI single, tie ball game, 4-4.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Jose Caballero getting ready to hit. Line drive, that's a base hit. Aimed to score as the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and it's now 5-4.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout. Tigers get a new arm from the pen. Jason Foley.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of the lineup. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Swing and a foul out of play. Two on, one out. And there's a foul ball. Pickoff moved to second, and he's back in easily. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play. So two in scoring position, calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Bellinger up to hit.
Oh, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage. Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Yankees up by 3. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One run across, and they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only one gone.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Here's Stanton now. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. On the ground, could be 2. Torres to second, and that's 2. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 8 and the Tigers 4. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one away.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And a strike to Glaber.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. Breaking ball misses down and away. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. Out on the drop third strike, 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kerry.
2 down, base is
Carpenter.
empty. Next is the Tigers DH, Kerry Carpenter. Check swing, and he went 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And now 1-2. And that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. In there safely.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. And first offering is fouled off. And misses inside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. The throw in.
Now batting, the first baseman, Spencer.
Runner at first with 2 away. At the plate, Spencer Torkelson. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Bellinger under it. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now an 8-5 ball game. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC.
Pitching for the
We're back
Tigers.
in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th.
34.
Paul Sewald.
He's throwing the ball very well
Sewald.
overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Now it's the second
Leading
baseman,
up,
Jazz
for the
Chisholm
Yankees,
Jr.
the second
0 for
baseman,
3 in this one.
Chisholm Jr.
First pitch, not close. Just missed. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
And that one is inside, ball 1. There's a strike. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Pickoff move to second. Chisholm back in on a dive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Green snags it for the second out. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And there's a strike.
One strike.
Chisholm at second with 2 down. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Ball misses. Out at third. And that ends the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Back in the Bronx, we're at the top of the 8th. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez. So a lefty out of the pen, Tim Hill.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Hill.
Sinker catches the zone at the knees.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in. Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had "hit me" written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Up the middle. He's in there. So a man at first. And up next for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. That's in for a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Goes down looking.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and You just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
There's a strike. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The Tigers trailing by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Coming home. He will score.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Really important at bat coming up now.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming.
Now pitching for
on the mound now, David Bednar.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
First offering, and it just misses. And another ball.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they trail by 1.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Gleyber Torres. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps. Give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Swing and a ground ball. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Yankees 8 and the Tigers 7. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Tyler Holton.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Holton.
Well, 1-run game. Jose Caballero now at the plate.
Caballero.
And first offering is fouled off. Holton in his 4th year, 28 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ryan
McMahon steps to the plate.
McMahon.
And the sweeper is off the plate. Foul ball there. 1-1 now. And that's outside. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Now all even up. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And a base hit up the middle. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
First and second, 1 out. Here comes Aaron Judge.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And Judge spoils that one. What a stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Through 8 full, it's the Yankees 8 and the Tigers 7. Back in the Bronx, all set to start the 9th in this one. Now, Kerry Carpenter.
Now pitching.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Devin Williams.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Riley Green will hit next.
Number 31, Riley Green.
And that's fouled off. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first, out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Torkelson in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Ball 1 there.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
And that is out of play. The Tigers down to their final strike. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that puts the tying run on base.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Perez, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
They're down to their final strike.
They call this batter a gamer because he always seems to perform better when it matters most. Who doesn't want a guy like that on your team?
Got him, and that's the ball game.
With this win, this team ties the 1916 New York Giants 26 wins in a row. It's just hard to fathom if you go back to win number 1 to think that 25 games later they would still be in the winning column. Just an incredible job. This is amazing to watch right now.
And a final 8-7. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long